well, now I'd like to bring on Nancy Hahn, who will tell you and introduce our speakers to you. Nancy, are you there?
Yes, thank you, Faye. How is everybody tonight? You all sound wonderful.
Wonderful.
We're great.
Hey, we've got quite a gang on tonight, and we're always so happy when you join us on Monday night, and really appreciate when you let us know you cannot be on, and we realize that there's many Monday nights where you just can't get away. Jackie, I'm glad to hear you on. I was thinking with that last fitting you wouldn't make it tonight. So that's good. Everybody go to *6 unless you're a speaker tonight. And I'm pretty excited about what we're going to talk about tonight because we're talking about seeing the people again. And you're probably sitting back thinking, well, my goodness, we've talked about see the people, see the people. Well, unless we truly, truly get down and see those people and get off our seats and get on our feet so we can start talking, we're never going to grow, are we? So the two speakers tonight are going to take a little different twist for us, and they're going to give us a little bit more information about seeing the people. Because what I find and you find, we know who we've got to see, and we know we should get out and see them, but then we worry a little bit about, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? What's going to happen if someone says yes to me? So I'd like for Gail Bogdanovich to talk to you because you see her sales, you see where she lands every single month in the focus, and many of us sit back and wonder, how in the world does she continue to do that month in, month out, week in, week out? And we're going to ask Gail, if you'll come on, Gail, and share with us what you say and how do you get to the point where you're seeing more people than you can almost handle in a week. So let's welcome Gail Bogdanovich. I know you're on *6, but let's cheer her on because this is not always an easy thing to do. So welcome, Gail. We're glad to have you as a speaker tonight.
Thank you, Nancy. Well, I'm going to tell you why I do it, because I don't want to work 9 to 5. I mean, that's basically why I do what I do, and I love what I do. Well, I just want to start with files of gold that we had. I want to backtrack for a minute, and I kind of analyze what they asked me to do tonight. And as most of you that do know me, I am not a script person, so I don't have a handout. I talk from my heart. And I'll just tell you what I do and how I do it. Files of Gold, Sandy and Vicki covered last week, were fabulous. They both took a different twist, and I loved both what they said. Absolutely true. However, we've got to meet the people before we can have those files of gold, and I hope that maybe I can help you a little bit how I do it, and I can't make you do it. You just have to make your own mind up that you're going to do it. And basically, is there a success, a secret? No, there's no secret. I think there's ABCs is how I like to kind of analyze what I was going to say today. ABCs are A is goal setting, B, preparation, and C, most important, follow through. I think that's probably what's helped me through all my career with direct sales. I've been doing this since I'm 18 years old, started in a couple of different companies. But they all kind of present the same. Goal setting, whether you're full or part-time, I think you have to determine how much money a month you want to make, whether it's by the month. You've got to start with your month, break it down to your week, and even days, okay? How many appointments, whether you choose 3 things, as I think in our company, what most of us do are appointments, shows, and clinics. You have to know in what you want to make that month and break it down. I'm not going to get it. It's not a goal-setting session, but your manager will help you with that with the plan of progress. But I think that's the real key thing, and I do that every month, okay? Blocks of time, okay? Some people work better consistently maybe 3 times a week, whether you work a full-time job that you know you've got to work a Tuesday night and a Saturday morning. You've got to make a realistic goal for yourself, what you really can do. Don't make an unrealistic goal because you'll get discouraged. I choose to work blocks of time Monday through Thursday. I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, usually a morning clinic on Thursday. That is my work week, okay? Yes, I have follow-through and all that kind of stuff, but that's what I choose to do. And I like to work 3 weeks a month and have a week time to catch up, a little time at home. That's how I work. What kind of areas of business will fit into your lifestyle is what the job whatever kind of job you might have, whether you're retired, you have a husband at home, somebody you're taking care of, whatever. That's what you have to make a goal for yourself. And like I said, your manager can help you with that. But I always call newbies and oldies. I don't mean what age you are, but I have a lot of newbies on my group this month. I'm pretty pleased. But I think, first of all, you have to talk to, it goes back to talking to 5 people a day for appointments and about your business. I think that's a good goal to set for a newbie and us oldies. Preparing. Okay. Preparing, I always book out 3 weeks ahead, okay? I mostly do clinics, whether it's curves, whether it's chiropractors' offices. I choose to see that many people in the way that is good for me, okay? Now you have to do what's good for you. Being organized with all your bras, your cosmetics, your paperwork, everything should be in order. You are your business, okay? How you look, your car, whatever, okay? I think that's real important. Example, last week I was at a Curves, and in closing with a lady, I do a little profile with her, and I kind of look what she does for a living. And I said, gee, she'd be great in this business. I'm trying to get more relaxed about it. Instead of getting hyper, hey, I'm going to get the recruits. If I relax a little bit, and I just did with her. And she said, I'm interested. Well, my face was like, oh, my Lord. So I got right in my briefcase. Thank goodness I had a little packet there. She was signed up before she walked out the door. No, I didn't sign her up at $3,000, but I got her signed up. Next is inventory. I'll go in the next 2 weeks. I'll be going by her. We set up a starter show. So don't make it so complicated, I guess. And that's being prepared. And that's something I didn't used to have a little folder with me, but that was very good. And that's basically being prepared in every aspect of your business, however you want to work it. Follow through is the key to your success. I can't stress that enough. I think for us oldies, we're all alike. We don't always all follow through, doing health fairs, however you work your business. But that is really the key. And I think in a new person, it's a little easier to teach that because they've not learned the old tricks. They're learning from you. And I think that you need to show them how you follow through to teach them how to do it properly. Example, last week I was at a Curves. I'm trying to give you a few examples. And I was getting things out of my car to go in for the afternoon session on the Curves. Mm-hmm. And when I was doing it, a woman who was looking at my car with her husband, I just got a new 2010 car, and she said, geez, she says, can I look at your car? And I said, fine, I'm just unpacking. I've got to get in there. I've got appointments. What do you do? So I had the little prepared. There I was prepared. I took my little flyer out. I just didn't give her a business card. I gave her a little trifold of the business. Well, I have a little BlackBerry now. By the time I got out of the Curves that night, I had a message on it saying, I must have this bra. Where can I meet you? I follow through right back. I check my emails twice a day and my phone messages twice a day when I'm working. I think that's important. She came and followed me an hour later. I was getting off the Cape, coming home after 4.5 days. I was a little longer week. And she bought 4 bras, and I think she's interested in the business. So there again, I was prepared for that, and I think that's what we need to do. Networking and building relationships are similar to growing a savings account. What are you willing to put into it will add up. Just like when we learned as kids, pennies add to dollars, just like people add to your great teams. And I think that's something we just have to, it's not a question I can just say, do this, say this. I think you just have to make up your mind to do what's best for you. I want to give you one other example that I think is really important, and I'm going to backtrack. I've forgotten something to the goal setting.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, the goal setting. I have a member on my team. Her name is Joy Koch. Aside of Jackie Tracy, she's probably the most goal-oriented person I know. Okay, she's done this for years. She's in a retirement mode. We travel twice a month. We're called the Traveling Road Show, and we do 3.5 clinics twice a month. Okay? Every time she gets in my car, she says to me, Gail, what do you think we're going to do? What would you like to do in the next 3 days? In her mind, she knows what cash she wants to make. And God forbid, most times we always make it. Okay? She's never worked a full-time job. She's grown 4 children. And her goals, and I can share those with you because she's in Alaska right now, and that was her goal. But I know that won't be her end. That will be her last goal. But every month she says to me, she wants to do 1,500 wholesale, which will give her a 14% rebate. She's working for Orlando because she wants to come to the